This. Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Sam Forlenda from Chronic Health Solutions, and today's topic is going to be about important tips for irritable bowel syndrome. Okay? So everybody, I want you to pay attention because we're going to talk about how to reduce the pain and the bloating and other type of symptoms that you are experiencing. Before we start, please put in the comments section if you or a family member or anyone that you know is suffering from irritable bowel syndrome. Just put yes that you know of someone or it's yourself. This way we know how we can address different things in the community and try to help everyone. Okay, so let's start out. Gluten is a primary protein in many grains and wheats. So a lot of you, if you have an IBS problem, some of you or many of you may have already given up gluten. But if you have not, by eliminating gluten in your diet, we see many times that we get a 50% reduction in IBS flare-up and symptoms just from simply taking gluten out of your diet. Okay, and these reductions happen pretty quickly. Here's a quick side note. People do not have food allergies. This is a big misconception. Okay, the allergies are actually from the protein in the food. All right, so the allergies are coming from the protein in the food. Gluten is the protein of wheat, okay, and grain. All right, the same with dairy. Dairy is a derivative of a milk product. So anything from milk is considered dairy, not chicken or eggs, okay? So dairy is like cheese, milk, yogurt, kefir. That's dairy, okay? So the protein in dairy is called casein. So you may have a food allergy to casein, not dairy. So I just kind of want to make that difference there, okay? Again, people have allergies to the proteins. Dairy, it would be the protein called casein. Gluten, it would be the protein called gluten. Okay. Another big tip for IBS sufferers, okay, is to keep a food log. And many times people will come into the office with an IBS flare-up, and there's two questions that I'll immediately ask them, and I'll say, when did this IBS flare-up occur, and what type of food did you eat before the IBS flare-up? And many times people cannot remember or they just don't know this information. So by keeping a food journal will help us narrow down things in foods to help improve gut symptoms, okay? And also for IBS sufferers, it's very, very important, if at all possible, to eat one or two types of food for a little while. Okay, this way it helps us narrow things down so we can help improve symptoms. Other good things are fermented foods. These type of foods are already broken down. Foods like sauerkraut, kefir, fermented cabbage juice. As I said, these foods are already broken down and they're very helpful about healing the gut. So these types of foods will heal up the gut and also help reduce IBS type symptoms. Last I want to talk about is the acid level in your stomach. Now, remember we just talked about allergies are from proteins. So an acidic stomach helps to break down the proteins in the digestive process. So if your stomach is less acid than normal, okay, and is more of a base or an alkaline, then it becomes tougher to break down these proteins. This obviously is going to increase the probability of having irritable bowel symptoms, okay? One good thing that you can use, as another tip here, is a product called apple cider vinegar plus. They come in a supplement in a pill form. This will make your stomach more acidic and help break down these proteins, reducing the irritation in the gut and hopefully reducing the IBS symptoms. And there's a lot of literature now coming out that there's a connection between the pH level of your stomach and food allergies. Okay, it makes sense because we just talked about really food allergies are coming from the protein from the protein. So if you can't break down the proteins due to the less acidity in your stomach, then you have some problems, particularly concerning with IBS. So obviously, in summary, if you have more of an acidic type stomach, that'll help you break down these proteins and deal with the symptoms and hopefully have less food allergies, okay? So these are just some quick important tips concerning IBS flare-ups and symptoms. If you got value, okay. If you got value from this video, please like it and share it. Go on YouTube and subscribe to our channel and ring that bell and get notified. We're always here for questions. Okay, the number's down here on the bottom of the screen. You can go to drsamclass.com and register for a weekly workshop. Okay, and now with our new product, Dr. Sam webinar, we have very informative webinars that you can actually listen, obviously, from the comfort of your own home and learn very, very important topics. So we're here to help, guys, and if you have any questions, like I said, give us a call. You can put it in the comments section, and my staff or myself will get back with you. Okay, so we'll talk soon. You guys take care.